Course fees.
All right, so I have course fees. And
Good night, Kylie.
Good night. Thank you.
Run.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like the wind. Thank you.
So these are our list of proposed course fees for the 18-19 school year. The reason you're seeing them now as a first read, you'll vote in October, is because these also go in the curriculum guide, and so they're available to parents when they register for courses. Students register, they can see the course fee associated with them as well. So they are organized by course fees that we're recommending an increase, course fees that we're recommending a decrease, and then courses that are staying the same. You'll notice that a lot of the increases all at the bottom are just an increase in an AP fee of $1 to help cover the cost of proctors for those tests and renting tables that are associated with them. They have very strict guidelines for taking an AP test. The only question that was submitted was in regards to the AP French fee. So the reason that is significantly higher than $95 is due to the resource that they use. And they use a Pearson workbook, which contains a series of practice tests for them. And so students use that. In addition to, there's audio files that come with the workbook, and the teacher uploads them to Schoology, and so students can then go on the Schoology page and listen to the audio files and practice that way as well. Are there any other questions regarding course fees?
I don't know, if we're moving more towards online books, we may have to start to consider students contributing a little bit towards that license, because they're not buying the books anymore.
Well, if you think, we haven't debated it yet because they're paying for half of the Chromebook. So I don't know. I thought you were going to say as we move more towards online, we should look and see if there's ways of lowering course fees for parents with consumables like workbooks or things that they're writing in, so that they can do more stuff online.
But the workbooks are cheap, they're like $15 or something. But if you
Well, these
do-
are all expenses, though. I mean, parents are technically, unless you're on free or reduced lunch, your free public education still costs you about $500 a year.
At least.
At least.
A lot more than
Yeah, it's more
Last
than
one
Yeah.
my kids was here was about
Must be.
900.
I was doing it
that.
after.
14.
Yeah, right.
And currently, unless it's a workbook, students don't pay for textbooks either. So that's why we just went over the textbook plan.
Is the textbook exclusive to where, or does that, like, the license renew the next year, then for the next kid, like a textbook would?
Well, it depends on
Get a term.
the agreement. So usually they're
it's
4 or
the
5
length of the
years,
term,
and so
right.
we have them for 4
So
or 5
it's
years.
spread over
with
several
two
years,
of-
Laura. It's not
Correct.
one kid for that license. I understand what you're asking. So like when you buy a textbook, as long as the kid returns his textbook, that's why we never charge for textbooks. They're technically doing the same thing with that license.
Yeah, because we're looking at over $100,000 on the budget for next year.
Well, not really, because if you look at, we projected, I think we
Yeah,
budgeted
pick-
close to 95. We're projected right now, even with the 2 emergencies, 107.
But if you
So you're
pick-
talking only 20,000.
Or if you pick one of the new ones up, like Spanish one, there's 180 online licenses that are good for 4 years. We're paying 26,000, so it's $6,500 a year for 180. That's about $50 a license a year or something, somewhere, maybe $30 a license a
So
year.
what do we pay for the old Spanish textbook?
You would have
I don't know.
bought it.
My guess.
More than that.
My guess would be
Well, not the
60 to
student, it's
100,
school.
maybe
Yeah.
more.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that was.
Right, there's some savings.
So if you're paying less for the license than you are for the actual physical.
Hard book, plus it's updated, the license gets updated with,
Yes,
Yes.
it's con-
Online.
It could be
consistently
Content
updated.
changes.
I know
updated
the guy that
tomorrow
writes
and the day
textbook
after
is
and the day
business,
after.
I get it.
yeah. They started to catch on real quick when everybody went to iPads and
Yeah, yeah.
Chromebooks, and they were losing money.
Okay.
All right, so we'll approve this at the next meeting. The board's okay, we'll see it one more time. All right.